Okay, today guys, you are going to learn about blind contour drawings. Okay, so when you come to class, grab your sketchbook, you're going to grab one of these pieces of paper that has an X cut out of the center, and you're going to grab a marker. And what you're going to do is, this is going to be your blinder, so you're going to put the pen through that mark, that X, and this will block the view of your paper. There are an assortment of objects on your tables. You can use those, you can move around, you can look for anything else in the room that is interesting to you. I just ask that you please put it back when you're done. And you can also use your hand if you just kind of hold your hand out in front of you, your hand holding a pencil or a phone or whatever it may be. Okay? Again, move around the room, try other objects. The idea, though, is that you're imagining a little teeny tiny ant crawling along the outline of your object. So I'm going to look at this soda bottle here and imagine that it's just sort of a silhouette. Like, this is black, my background is white, and I'm going to trace that shape. Okay, that's going to be your first step. And you want to move your pen incredibly slowly. Your eye is going to trace the outline incredibly slowly. Every little nook and cranny. Take your time, and then when you feel more comfortable with just the outside contours, you can start to work into some of the details. So something like this has a lot of variation in value. There's lights and darks, and you can see shapes. And the idea is, I don't want you to make assumptions about what you're looking at. We're not going to say, well, it's a bottle and it looks like this. Pay attention to exactly what it is. The idea with this exercise is that you're building hand-eye coordination. Whatever you're seeing is being communicated directly to your hand, and your brain's not really getting involved, where you're not really making any assumptions about the shapes that you're seeing. Okay? They are going to look a little bit funky. They should. That's the point. As you get better, they will start to look better. So you're going to do about at least 8 or so drawings in today's class period. And take your time with them. If you're talking, that means you're not concentrating on your object. This should be sort of like a meditative experience where you're really just sort of losing yourself in whatever you're drawing. So I'm going to start at the top of my bottle and work my way down, and you can see I can't see my paper because this blinder is covering it, and that's exactly what you want to do. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to take my blinder off so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to follow the contour I see between the red top and the white side, that bottle cap, and there's a shadow here. I'm going to come down, go back up. Okay, and it's very slow. I'm kind of going a little bit fast just so I don't bore you, but you want to go really slowly. So I'm moving really, really slow. Back up, and then this is going to come down, and there's a shadow here. Again, I'm not looking at my paper at all. I'm staring right at the border of that bottle, following the shapes I see where dark areas meet lighter areas. And again, I'm moving a little bit faster than you guys really should be moving, just because I want to do as much as I can with this. But then again, I've also been doing this for, I don't know, 20 or so years. And I still do this in my sketchbook. I like to warm up with stuff when I'm drawing. I like to, you know, if I haven't picked up a pencil in a while, I'll do this just to get warmed up. It's also very relaxing because, like I said, you kind of lose yourself in the experience because you're not really thinking about what you're drawing. You're just sort of drawing, and that's kind of nice. So I'm going to work my way down the side of the bottle. And there's the logo here, but I'm not going to make any assumptions about that logo because I can't really see it. And second period's over. Okay, but that's the basic gist of it. So that's my bottle. Okay, so this is an example of conch shell that I started in first period. I kind of lost track of where I was on the paper and ran off the edge, and that's okay. Okay, you could kind of, if you feel yourself go off the edge, go back in and work on the details inside. But like I said, take your time with this. Okay, thanks and have fun.